What's up, y'all? It is Ace of Cups Tea here, back with another one. We are cocooned in this beautiful new moon energy. I feel the vibe shifting after that really intense full moon we had 2 weeks ago. So I'm just here to do a quick pull on this new moon energy, new things that we're bringing in, what we can expect as we cross into the next moon phases. I have one of my favorite little blends, red raspberry and lavender, steeping over here. Today we are pulling from the Modern Witch Tarot deck, one of my favorites. We are also doing a couple oracle messages from mermaids, messages from the mermaids. And I, of course, have my little Moonlight Musings book that my sister-in-law gifted me. And I'll be just, running through the new moon definition that we have in here. Okay, so dream with the new moon. The moon starts a new journey every month, and so can you. Use this fresh start to allow yourself to dream and have hope. From a tiny wish to a big dream, it's up to you to determine how much hope you can allow yourself to have. What are your hopes and dreams? So this is obviously, I love journaling, and this is a great time to journal new things that you want to manifest into your life. It is the time for planning out the next cycle and really having a good game plan. So let's get into it. Okay, so usually I do 3, but we are spirit, the ancestors, is talking about 4. And we have 1 for the bottom of the deck. All right. There is a lot of thought process here. I'm also going to point out something that I remember from the last reading, and we have the bottom of the deck in this reading for this new moon is the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups was, I believe, either the first or the last. I think it was the first card out last time we did our kind of leading up to the full moon messages. So last time, I think this was our first card out, and we really talked about stepping into maturity, stepping into emotional wellness, emotional understanding, stepping into being able to really ride the waves of the things that happen in life and to be able to stay seated on your throne as you ride that wave. So this was our first card out last time, and now this energy is coming out for our bottom of the deck energy. So I really feel like this is like the perfect kind of transition. Like, yes, we are in fact all moving towards maturity. We're moving towards making better decisions, and that's reflected in this bottom of the deck energy. But how we get there, our path, our journey there as we step into this new moon is really clear here. These cards, I mean, just at instant glance, every single one of them has their eyes turned down as if they're thinking. The Hermit is literally closing the laptop. Hermit, the first card out, literally closing the laptop in deep thought thinking. This is a card of introspection. This is a card of solitude. This is a card of, I like to call it being deep within. Being deep within just means that you are tapping into your higher self. You're doing shadow work. You are within the depths of your soul trying to understand something about yourself. And that's what this Hermit is doing. We are, as a collective, almost like, not to say that we're actually closing laptops and not checking our phones and stuff like that. We can still do those things. But I think that there is a balance that we are achieving here. We're in the state of going deep within, having the time and space and energy to go deep within, and knowing when it's time to kind of shut off the technology and really hone in on your soul, hone in on being in nature, hone in on being deep within. So as we step into our maturity, as we cross into this new moon energy, as we soak up this new moon energy, we are going to be spending some time with ourselves. I really like that. I think that that's important, especially as we're stepping into the summer. I don't know about y'all, but I plan on having a really fun summer. And with that said, it's good to like kick things off knowing exactly what my plan is, understanding my path, understanding myself to really make it the best summer. So let's cross into this new moon energy with being deep within. being in deep thought, doing shadow work, doing the work that is needed for us to make it to the next level. Next up, we got the Knight of Cups. Again, the Knight of Cups also, eyes turned down, eyes turned downward, looking deep within that cup, thinking about their emotions, slowly trotting on the journey. There's no crazy rush in this Knight of Cups. You know, the other Knight, the Knight of Swords, speeding. You know what I mean? The Knight of Wands, going. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups bring a much different energy. So this deep thought, it's funny, what I'm really getting from this, and I think that this is interesting because usually I read the Knight of Cups as like an emotional offer. I read the Knight of Cups as a someone that is bringing their cup somewhere, meaning to someone, bringing their cup to someone, to something. But I don't get that from this. I am not getting that this cup is going anywhere. As a matter of fact, just looking at the 4 cards lined up, oh, whoopsies, it was like this. It's like we are moving from this hermit, this deep within space. We are really deeply thinking about our emotions. We're getting our emotions back in balance. Like this cup looks like it's just going to itself. Like all of this is the same person. It's each of us individually. And it's not different people here. This is the energy we're stepping into. This new moon is bringing in this emotional maturity. How we get there through the journey of the new moon and through the journey of these phases is going deep within. Bringing our emotions, let me try to get this in the right order. Going deep within. Analyzing, that is what this person is doing. Analyzing the cup, analyzing our emotions, analyzing how we can manifest this energy, right? So deep within space, now we are, as a collective, really spending time to understand, analyzing the cup. Analyzing what about the cup? About how to balance, how to find balance within ourselves, within our world. You feel me? This person, and again, another person with the eyes turned downward, deep thought. This person is in, they're all deep within cards. Oh my God, this is exactly what this reading is. We are deep within. This new moon is bringing deep within introspective energy. We are not in the space of socializing here. You feel me? I'm gonna keep talking about this, but this person, this hermit is by themselves. This person is bringing a cup, they're by themselves, but they're bringing a cup to themselves. They're bringing the emotions to this space where they're balancing and understanding and processing the highs and lows of life. Why everything happens the way that it needs to happen. Hindsight is always 20/20. And that's what the Queen of Cups understands. She's right there, another deep within character, another deep within energy. Eyes turned downward, looking deep into the cup, just like the Knight of Cups. All of these people are doing this for themselves. There's nobody else here. This is all one and the same. We are doing this for ourselves. And that's what the Queen of Cups is saying. She's saying hindsight is 20/20. She's looking towards the past and looking at this entire journey. She's looking at the entire journey from the moment that hermit mode started to the moment that it was understood that the cup doesn't need to go to someone else. The cup actually needs to go to ourselves, to balance ourselves out. And we get into this space where we are able to look back at the past, look back at the journey, and see exactly why it had to happen this way. And it had to happen this way for this divine energy, this King of Cups energy to come to fruition. This is beautiful. I'm gonna pull a quick clarifier on each, just for a little additional reinforcement, additional message, whatever else may need to be said, and then we're gonna get into the messages from the mermaid. So let's get one on the hermit, please. Yeah. The hermit, I said that this person, we as a collective, each of us individually is going into the space of truly understanding our deep within, understanding our emotions, considering and analyzing and processing and balancing our emotions, because it takes all of this work to step into this. The socializing is done. Ain't no socializing. This Hermit is, like I said before, like this person isn't socializing. This person is doing the work. So this Two of Cups energy, maybe later, but right now, this is the focus. There's no socializing right now. All of this texting back and forth, talking back and forth, hanging out, going out for drinks. We're closing it down. Laptop closed, phone done. It's time to embrace this energy and trust that this energy is always available to us, but this is how we find that balance. Let's get one Cups, please. Knight of Cups. I said that this Emperor is us. The Emperor is also us. All of this emotional consideration, emotional thought, strolling around, understanding everything, helps us to see our highest self. This King of Cups and this Emperor are the same person. This is maturity. This right here, this is maturity. So when we have this us bringing our own cup to our mature version, to our highest version, that's what we have going on here. We are understanding our emotions and almost looking at the future version of ourselves and being like, oh, remember this? Remember when you were trying to get this in order? And your future years, the future you is like, yeah, I remember that was crazy, right? That was crazy. But it was necessary to become this. This is time to it's the time of maturity. It really is. The Two of Pentacles, like I said, this is finding that state of balance within self, finding that state of really learning how to manage the highs and lows of life, brings new beginnings. It brings this really completed sense of balance. Like this person has the Two Pentacles. There are highs, there are lows. They're trying to understand it all. We're trying to understand it all. We're trying to take the highs with the lows and learn how to dance and learn how to juggle. But once the self-mastery is achieved, once we are here, you feel me? Once we're in our power, we're no longer juggling. We're able to look at things holistically. We're able to look at things as a whole and not just the pieces. This is ground level. This is 40 feet up. I now am not just looking at things as these individual events. I'm now looking at things as one grand story. You feel me? And once the grand story is actualized, we're here. We are here. We are healing our divine masculine. Again, this has nothing to do with gender. This could be any gender. This person is any gender, but it is about the divine masculine energy within. All of us have it. The same way we all have the divine feminine. But right now, this new moon is really challenging us to step into this, to leave behind the confusion, to leave behind the immature decisions, to understand the full story. And once we come to that full story understanding as we cross into this new moon, we are renewed. Our divine masculine energy is able to sit on its throne. Yeah. One on the Queen of Cups. Yeah. The Queen of Cups clarified by the Five of Pentacles. I ain't even gonna lie. Five of Pentacles is not particularly one of my favorite cards. It is a card of low self-worth. It's a card of desperation. It's a card of like hopelessness. But because it is the five, you know that there's growth that is available, but it's about perspective. And what happens in this combination is that the Queen of Cups is able to understand everything that came before. She understands the challenging, hard times. The Queen of Cups understands why it was necessary to walk such a difficult path. The Queen of Cups understands exactly why life had and has been so hard. Hard paths must be walked is what the Queen of Cups understands. And all of this introspection, all of this deep within is to understand this, is to understand our value, to understand our worth, to know that if we see ourselves in low ways, then that is the path we walk. And if we've felt that way at any point, it's important to go deep within. It's important to go deep within and analyze why this low self-worth exists. Why do these thoughts exist? But once this is understood, once this Queen of Cups understands their value, once this Queen of Cups can look back and see the whole story and understand this space of self-worth, they are able to balance their emotions. They're able to analyze their emotions. They're able to go deep within and process. They're able to see the whole picture. They're able to step into their masculine divinity. They put down the socializing for now because there's work to be done here. The clarifier for the King of Cups that was at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Remember I said this Knight of Cups is moving slow. The Knight of Pentacles, ain't even moving. It's just thinking. This is action. This Knight of Wands brings the action. Like, this might look like a slow process, but it's an active process. You feel me? Like, even though this feels like it's a very slow moving process, there needs to be patience to understand this all, but there is still action. There's no stagnancy here. This person is taking full action. We are taking full action. We're here. All right, y'all. I really love that. Deep within. Let's just do 2 messages from the mermaids. I need to get this deck for my best friend. Any messages from the mermaids, please, and thank you for the new moon energy. Ooh, what did I say, y'all? What did I say? How we get another deep within card? Yes. That feels like full confirmation. Let's get one more. Please and thank you. Ah! Okay, so I had already said that this was all about being deep within, thinking, processing. And what 2 cards do we get? We get memories, deep within, thinking back. Yes, the other card that we got, inner knowing. Come on, look at these images, guys. How confirming is that? We are going to the deep within space. We're going into our memories. We're going into our inner knowing. Yes, it is deep within. This is confirmation without a doubt. And just to note, the bottom of the deck here, we have support. And I really love this message because even though this feels like a very solitary, we're by ourselves, we're deep within, it's important to remember that there's support out there. You can talk to your mom, talk to your best friend, talk to the homies, talk to your nieces and nephews. Understand that you have support in your journey of understanding yourself. You don't have to do it by yourself. Yes, the journey of awakening, the journey of the dark night of the soul is a very solitary one. But if you need support, if it is getting dark as whatever in the dark night of the soul, look to your community. Look to even online communities. Look to find support in this journey. You feel me? FaceTime your best friend. Text your mom. Text your dad. Go hang out with new people. Find support as we all journey through this. This is beautiful. I am also going to quickly read the book messages for memories and inner knowing. Memories. Make some new memories. Meet life head on as a wealth of experiences awaits, helping memories to manifest. A loved one wishes to be remembered. This mermaid swims in from your past or from your future with a handful of photographs to remind you of a special time in your life. Perhaps a loved one who has passed on is wanting you to remember them fondly. Memories take up permanent residence within our hearts and minds, so maybe it's time to create some magical new ones to fill your beautiful heart with even more joy and echoes of loving moments in your life. Some memories make you happy and others make you sad. Some take as precious place within your heart and bring upliftment and joy in times of sadness. The important thing to remember is that whether happy or sad, these memories are an important part of your history. So it's good to honor them, as these memories and experiences have made you the person that you are today. Photographs. Try keeping a journal of beautiful memories, as this will help you get over a loss. You can then look back when you're feeling low and remember all the wonderful times. Photographs are significant for you right now. Notice any photographs that appear in social media, online, or anywhere around you over the next few days or weeks. They will have a significant meaning for you. Also, be aware of who turns up in your dreams. Friends and people from your past may appear with meaningful memories or messages. Perhaps you enjoy taking photographs and creating your own memories. This card could also be reminding you that a special celebration is coming up soon. Beautiful. And we go to inner knowing. Inner knowing. This is the moment to trust your inner knowing. The stage of doubting is over and it's time to believe in yourself. This mermaid has the look of inner knowing, and she's swimming into your reading today to affirm that you have access to this inner knowing too. It's about believing in yourself and trusting your intuition, which is a powerful tool in life. When you believe in this inner knowing, you'll see stagnant areas of your life begin to flow again as you trust your ability to know things. Are you always doubting your intuition? Perhaps you're in denial about something that deep down you know to be true. Allow yourself the freedom to trust this innate instinct, also known as your gut feeling. Acting on your inner knowing is the correct course of action. Sometimes it might not make sense on a rational level, but deep within, at the core of your being, you know that you're correct. This isn't arrogance. It's having confidence in your ability to trust yourself. When this card appears in a reading, it means that you already know what to do. Perhaps you feel fear or trepidation to act on this instinct. The more you learn to trust this aspect of yourself, the easier following your inner guidance will become. There could be someone around you who's trying to convince you to doubt your own instincts. If this is the case, always remember to tune in before following the advice of anyone else. What's right for one person may not be right for another. Different strokes for different folks. Thank you guys so much. This was really a beautiful reading. Ace of Cups tea out. Ashe.